Good morning, North Branford, and thanks for joining us for this morning's first TBird newscast of the 2018-2019 school year. I'm Pat Miconi.
And I'm Nick Barrett. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Every new school year brings excitement to both the teachers and students. I know I'm pretty pumped for having senior privileges and enjoying every day that goes by because graduation will be knocking on our door.
For new incoming freshmen, it's getting used to where your locker is, understanding the schedule, and getting familiar with the layout of the land. Nick was able to ask a variety of students on what they were looking forward to this upcoming school year.
The new school year has begun. That means early mornings, Friday night lights, and the opening of the textbooks and computers. Freshmen get the first look the next 4 years, and the seniors enjoy their last first day with their friends and get off on the right foot for college.
As far as classmates go, all of the people in my grade are kind of like helping each other out since we're all kind of in the same boat. And the upperclassmen are really helpful in helping you find ways around.
My goals for the school year are to, get good grades and get into college.
My goals for the school year are to pass math and go to college. My goals for this school year are to figure out what I would like to do in my future plans for college.
For this year, I really want all of my students to get a better understanding of the world around them and to stay curious.
Good luck, staff and students, whether it's your first year, last year, anywhere in between. I'm Nick Barrett, reporting for TBird News. Best of luck to everyone on having a great school year.
You know what I really like about the new school year starting? Seeing all my favorite teachers.
It's also cool meeting some of the new teachers and staff members as well. Kai Stone has been having a month-long meet and greet with them. Tell us more, Kai.
As students are being welcomed back to the classrooms, a slew of new teachers and staff are taking their first steps at North Branford High School. I spoke with a few of them to see how their first week went. As we begin the 2018-2019 school year, many new teachers are being welcomed to the MBHS environment with open arms. Here's what they had to say regarding their first full week.
So far, so good. A little bit busy at the start of the year, but hoping for a really good rest of our year.
I also spoke with Ms. Zeldez to see how her first week was and if she's looking forward to anything in the coming school year.
I actually look forward to coming into work every day and seeing the students, seeing their energy and their motivation to learn Spanish. I'm really looking forward to getting to know my students more, both as learners and see what they do outside of school, like sports and activities, and to watch them grow and speak more in Spanish.
I also briefly spoke to Mr. Totten and Mrs. Dow to see how their first week went. They had a great time and can't wait to see how the rest of the school year plays out. It's great to hear that new teachers and staff are enjoying their first week at North Branford High School. Let's get to know them over the course of this year. For TBird News, I'm Kai Stone.
With the new school year, that also brings a time for the school community to come together with their annual Fall Field Day. Music, games, and MB Pride come at you with this story. I was on the scene. Summer may be drawing to a close, but here at MBHS, the fun's just getting started with this year's Field Day. Let's have a look. Field Day was full of yard games such as spike ball and can jam, along with sports such as volleyball, frisbee, and plenty of other activities. Here's Caitlin May to tell us how she spent her field day.
During field day, I played volleyball with some teachers from the science department, like Mr. Shamp and Mrs. Accardi, and later after that, I played soccer with my friends.
Along with sports and yard games, Field Day also had a large amount of performances by students and staff. Here's Gabe McCormick to tell us how those performances went.
We had a lot of great performances on Field Day. There are a lot of strong singers, and Mr. Philippides helped out a lot. It was just a great time.
You could do it.
My favorite part of Field Day was definitely dunking Colby the Tank.
That was my least favorite part.
As we can see, Field Day was a success. I'm Pat Miconi from TBird News, and I'll see you in the halls. This time of year is filled with plenty of things going on in the world of sports. We obviously have the TBird athletic programs off to a good start. But one thing that we have seen over the years is the ever-growing popularity of fantasy football.
With interest shown from students and staff, this has become a trend that turns everybody into a Monday morning quarterback. Puglisi has been in the draft room, and here he is with the red zone coverage.
Football season has begun, which means many people are ready to battle with their friends in fantasy football. Let's see how they think the fantasy football season is going to go, along with the NFL season as well.
There's many top names like Todd Gurley or Antonio Brown that may trick fantasy football coaches on who to pick. Let's find out their top decisions.
After week one, I took a pretty brutal loss, so it looks like it's going to be another long year for me. I took Antonio Brown with the 5th pick. Don't feel good about it. Should have took Alvin Kamara, maybe next year. Patriots are definitely winning the Super Bowl. The Jets won the first game, but they're going to lose everyone after that. Shout out to Mr. Chair.
The fantasy team's looking nice. I think I'm going to win the championship, but my top pick was Zeke, and I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm thinking the Giants are going to win the Super Bowl because they're just nasty, and Saquon's a beast, and OBJ's a beast, so let's go.
I got to interview Mr. Sweet as well to hear his thoughts about fantasy and this NFL season.
In both of the leagues that I'm in, I went with Antonio Brown for my top pick, taking one of the premier wideouts in the entire league. It's an easy decision to make. As a Giants fan, I hope that it's going to go a lot better than the first couple of weeks have. I got faith in Big Blue, I got faith in Eli Manning, and Saquon Barkley is going to be a breakout back for his entire career. Watch out.
As you can see, many people are excited for the football season as well as me. For TBird News, I'm Anthony Puglisi.
That wraps up the first TBird News of the year. Also, in the lieu of the selfie station happening this week, let's end with a TBird Newscast selfie. I'm Nick Barrett.
And I'm Pat Miconi. Enjoy the week and go T-Birds.
See you want me, see you want me.